Hey guys, finally I'm making another video, but my living situation at the previous place I made, I think, the last two videos, kind of changed. And there's a naked girl walking around, which should not be in my video. But besides that point, I did get finally a start date for my job, so it's next Tuesday. I finally get to start my job. Very, 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 very excited. Luckily I'm staying in another person's house. This is probably the third different house I lived in Vegas. But this one is pretty damn stable. The people that are allowing me and my friend to stay here are honestly, the greatest, and we really appreciate the help that they're giving us. But basically in about, I would say, 2-3 weeks, it would not be surprising if me and my friend have our own place. We're already looking at a bunch, and we're looking at a bunch of houses for rent. We get the whole house. So when that does happen, expect a video where I will show a tour of the whole place, and I'm definitely really, really, really excited. The place I was staying with, had some pros, but many, many, many cons. One of the biggest cons was the person who actually rented out the place. She's not all there in the head, and she kicked me out for one really stupid reason. I put some firewall rules on her laptop that would block someone who was basically a bum and wouldn't apply to jobs, so she kept using the laptop to play this game. So, without saying anything, I created 4 firewall rules that blocked the ports for the game, so the game wouldn't allow the person to log in. I figured, hey, it would at least give them a little motivation to look for some jobs, but unfortunately, the person completely overreacted to the whole thing, kicked me out at 1 in the fucking morning. I had to pack all my shit and do that. And my friend, who is with me today, she slept in the car with me because I couldn't find some place to stay that night, and I didn't feel like spending money at a hotel or a motel or something like that. So, with this woman, she has managed to make things more and more difficult. It just seems like she's completely lost it, and she's making a huge deal about little things, such as a HDMI cable. She flipped her shit, and so I had given her a phone, and I blacklisted the phone because I figured, well, if you're going to make a big deal about this cheap-ass cable, and I just gave you a $300 phone, you can go fuck yourself. But, yeah, she's definitely not all there. She's very sadistic. She has mentioned on numerous occasions that she has not only tried to kill herself by drinking like a Drano or some sort of heavy cleaner, but she also has tried to kill my friend. And she claims complete innocence in it, saying that she gets like kind of in a trance and tries to kill or something. Like, she gets off on harming people. It's kind of weird. Or inflicting pain. Like, she really enjoys it. It's really crazy and creepy. The first few days of me staying there, I didn't feel all that safe, to be honest, around this woman. I really think she scared me, based off of the things she had said. But over time, I realized she is completely unreasonable. She was very demanding of her friend, who is now my friend. She would bark orders all the fucking time and tell her to do stuff all the fucking time. She was lazy in the sense that she never really cooked anything for herself. She would always try to ask me if my friend wasn't around. She would say, "Hey, Catherine, do you want to make me coffee? Do you want to make me lunch? Do you want to make me a sandwich? Do you want to make me breakfast? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that?" The point of it is, she's a 30-year-old woman, and, for me, I make my own shit. For me, I don't want to be cooking someone else's meals because she's too fucking lazy to do it herself. So that's the gist of that. But I'm glad to be completely out of her life because she jumped off the deep end and she has managed to outdo herself day by day. I was kicked out last Saturday And since then, she's managed to constantly prove how insane she is. And she actually wrote something the other day to me, and she's like, well, you're the crazy one. And I'm like, oh, God. Because anyone that I tell the story, and I mean the whole story, not this little adaptation that I made for this video, but all the details included, people are like, are you fucking serious? Even my family, who, believe it or not, a lot of the times my family doesn't agree with me. They don't, take my word for things or what have you. But the moment my friend told my family about this, they're like, are you fucking serious? They're like, you need to stop depending on people, because clearly people suck, and they do. So, this woman who, luckily I don't have to deal with anymore, is yet another person that has managed to try to make my life a little more difficult than it needed to be. But now that I'm going to be starting my new job, finally, I will finally be able to start my life in Vegas, and I'm really excited. So expect a lot more videos. Expect me to be a lot more enthusiastic. Since I got word of my start date, I haven't felt depressed at all. I feel like life is going to be getting better, so that's it. I'm with a really good friend. I'm not going to put her in the video, or maybe I should. Should I just turn it around? That's my friend. She's just like sitting by me all the time, and we goof off all the fucking time. We joke around. She likes a lot of the same stuff I like. She sees eye to eye with a lot of the things I like to do. She understands my method to my madness, why I do things a certain way, why I don't. But no, she's definitely a good friend, and one of the greater friends I've had in a very long time. She's definitely best friend or BFF status. So, and we do this little like cutesy thing. We just do this little heart, That's right. For anyone that knows me from my other videos, I have become a total girl. I don't care what anyone says. Like, everyone's like, you used to be cool when you were a guy. You used to be cool when you used to do these, rants about Yellow Death. But look, I was never happy. Never was. But, the thing is that I have fully embraced my womanhood. I really enjoy myself, and I just love being a girl. So anyone that like gives me a hard time about being transgender, but I'm a girl, okay? I really am. I mean, look. I got boobs. Huh? I got fucking boobs. And yeah, so apparently some people on my YouTube channel also are developing a crush on me. That's weird. I don't know how to react to that, but this is Jack the Bomb. I'm Catherine, signing off. Enjoy future videos, because they're gonna happen. They truly are. And, I also have a good friend, too. He's Teddy. Take care, guys.